The airplane owner-operator is responsible for ensuring the airplane is maintained in an airworthy condition. The owner-operator must keep maintenance logs showing required inspections and preventive maintenance work performed. Logbook entries must include a description of the work, date, signature, and certification number of the person approving the aircraft for return to service. Although the owner-operator of the airplane is responsible for the maintenance of the airplane, it is the pilot's responsibility to ensure the aircraft is airworthy before taking it out for a flight, which could include a review of the airplane's maintenance logs. Airplanes are required to have an annual inspection every 12 calendar months. For example, if the pilot finds the last annual inspection was performed on June 15, 2010, then the airplane could be flown on that annual inspection through June 30th, 2011. If an airplane is overdue for its annual inspection, a special flight permit may be obtained for the purpose of flying the airplane to the location where the inspection will be performed. The date of the last annual inspection can be found in the aircraft's maintenance records. If the airplane is used to carry passengers or for flight instruction for hire, a 100-hour inspection is required within the last 100 hours of operation. This 100-hour time frame may be exceeded by up to 10 hours to allow a flight to the point where the 100-hour inspection will be performed. However, should this up to 10-hour allowance be taken, the next 100-hour inspection will be due 100 hours from when it should have originally been due, not 100 hours from when the inspection was performed. In other words, this 10-hour allowance is not an allowance to manipulate the rules in order to perform a 100-hour inspection every 110 hours. The annual inspection counts as a 100-hour inspection. If an aircraft has had an annual inspection within the last 100 hours of operation, the airplane is still legal to fly. The emergency locator transmitter is a radio beacon that sends an emergency distress signal on a frequency of either 121.5 MHz or 243.0 MHz. This emergency signal summons a search and rescue effort to find the downed aircraft or explanation for the ELT activation. It remains in a standby mode of operation unless triggered to radio for help by some sudden force being placed on the device, indicative of a crash landing. The ELT must be inspected every 12 calendar months. The ELT batteries must be replaced or recharged when 50% of their useful life or useful life of this charge has expired. The expiration date for replacing or recharging the ELT batteries will be marked on the outside of the ELT and entered into the aircraft's maintenance logbook. Should the ELT be activated for more than one cumulative hour since the last battery replacement or recharge, its batteries must be replaced or recharged immediately. The ELT may be intentionally activated for testing during the first 5 minutes of each hour. To ensure the ELT has not been unintentionally activated during the previous flight, many pilots take it to habit to monitor 121.5 before engine shutdown. The transponder is a device on the airplane which replies to interrogations from air traffic control radar systems. If the airplane is equipped with a transponder, the transponder must be inspected every 24 calendar months. Airworthiness directives, or ADs, are issued for an airplane if a potential safety issue is present which must be addressed. An AD contains specific maintenance actions to be taken, specifies a time frame allowed, and lists the specific aircraft to which the AD applies. A listing of the current ADs for each airplane is found on the FAA's website. Even if a special flight permit is issued, which allows the airplane to fly with an out-of-date annual inspection to an inspection station, all ADs must still be complied with prior to operating the airplane. The owner-operator is responsible for AD compliance. The pilot can verify AD compliance by checking the aircraft maintenance records. If a repair substantially affects an aircraft's operation in flight, that aircraft must be test flown by an appropriately rated pilot and approved for return to service prior to being operated. The pilot for the test flight must be at least a private pilot. The test flight must be conducted over open water or sparsely populated areas having light traffic. As a private pilot, you will be able to perform preventative maintenance, which includes items such as oil change, wheel bearing lubrication, and hydraulic fluid refills. A complete listing of preventive maintenance items is found in Appendix A of Federal Aviation Regulation Part 43. Part 43 allows for a person with at least a private pilot certificate to perform this maintenance. This means a student or recreational pilot may not perform preventive maintenance, while a private or commercial pilot is allowed to perform this maintenance.